Hi all, so welcome back to my channel. This is Govardhan and let's quickly switch to markets before anything else. So coming to STX Nifty, we are currently trading around 16,540 odd levels. Let me just quickly refresh and 16,548 is the current trading price in STX, which is pretty much down from Friday's close on STX levels. So we might witness a pretty much volatile day to a downward trend because of the uncertainties that are present in the Ukraine and Russia war that's been happening. So yes, pretty much not so by the day trend right now that's been happening all around. So stay cautious with your money. Don't just pour everything in one shot, do it in fractions. So that's for another day, but just let's take a look about how it might pan out for today in terms of Indian indices, taking a consideration to global markets. So let me quickly browse back to Nifty. S Nifty. Okay, this is Bank Nifty. Let me quickly go to Nifty. Okay. So coming to Nifty, just give me a second until it loads and then probably we can quickly jump into that. Okay, so these are the Nifty charts. On the left it's on the 1-day time frame and on the right it is it's not loading. Okay, it's and now. So on the right it's 15 minutes time frame and on the left it's 1-day time frame. So if you see honestly, the first support level that broke was 16,400. Although we got a close below 16,400 after pretty much up and down scenario in the past few months, in the past few weeks, we just broke it down 24th of February, but again we closed pretty much up, which is sort of a not so much of a doji, but sort of a doji on the top at resistance. So 16,700 and 16,800, which was the resistance. From there we fell drastically, and today we might just open around 16,500 odd levels. That's right in and around Friday's opening level is what I must say. Yes, so that on a daily chart level, Friday open would be the first initial support, followed by the lows of the previous day, that's on Thursday. So there's a lot of pain point that's present, and I think this would, instead of seeing it as red, we can take it as a potential target for the day, honestly. So let me just make them into green pretty much. So if you see, these are the levels that I would consider as targets for initially to begin the trades with, but in the first 10 minutes or 15 minutes we will see a pretty much volatile stuff. So just stay cautious, and unless you're very much quick with the trades, do not really execute in the first 15 minutes. So that's a quick note on Nifty. On the upside again, unless the close is above 16,830 odd levels, we are not seeing a buy side. These are on indices, so there are various factors that will contribute to the plus and minus of the index with respect to intraday scripts, or which I have to say stock specific scripts, but that's for another day. And if you have any questions on that end, please do drop a note in the comment section or any other social media that you would like to reach out for. So right now Nifty, we just saw that the initial levels would be initial support would be the Friday's open on the downside, and initial resistance would be Friday's high. So that's about a quick note on Nifty, and let's see where option chain is placed. So let me quickly open this. Multi-strike OI. Although VIX crashed on Friday, that's pretty much most likely to reverse today. Sorry. So if I see 16,500, let me just quickly erase this. 16,800 PE, 16,700 PE would be sufficient for us. See, 16,700 and 16,500 where we can get, or 16,600 would be much reliable. So let me quickly get that level. Okay, so if you see, there was a short covering in both call and put positions at 16,700 and 16,600, which was an initial cause for premium decay alongside the VIX dip during the day, which basically indicates that if there are 100 open positions and 100 shorts at the beginning of the day on Friday, by the end of the day we sort of fell by, like, let's say 25%, for example. So during the end of the day we closed at 75 negative in both calls and puts, so which is sort of narrowing the margin of the levels in the market. So basically we can see either side big moves in this volatility. It's not just that it would be a one side thing, unless there's a heavy dip from the open itself where the buyers will not get a chance. Basically, I mean, the call side or put side shorters will not definitely get an easy chance to exit their positions from Friday. So that's how this indicates. And I think we need to stay cautious with how the trend works out in this particular thing. I mean, particularly in the call options and put options, owing to the uncertainty. So yes, that's about Nifty, and quickly let's jump to Bank Nifty without any further delay. Okay, so this is Bank Nifty, and a similar scenario is going to play out in Bank Nifty also. The initial resistance would be Friday high, followed by initial support is Friday's low. That's again a 1,000-point move, approximately 900 odd points, 900 plus. So that would be the initial zone to cover for Bank Nifty, and we might open somewhere around more or less of Friday open or Friday lows. So that's a point to consider, and post that the support would move to very much of a Thursday low. So yeah, Thursday low, yeah. And Bank Nifty is going to remain volatile, and in accordance with Nifty, that would not be any of a surprise for us. Probably a more little volatile and could take a little more hit, because the banking system is going to get disrupted left, right, center, because of the SWIFT sanctions on Russia. Although we are not directly related of late much, there are certain industries which would have a trigger in this particular thing, including banking segment. So yes, keep a cautious note on banks also. That's about Bank Nifty, is what I can say. And yeah, if there are any further questions, please let me know. Let's take a quick note on Bank Nifty open interest also. Bank Nifty weekly. So then before that, let's take a quick note on about how USDINR is panning out. So USDINR, the 75 level has very much of a good support level. So I don't think this is updated yet. So let me quickly browse to something else. Okay, yeah. So 75.8 is the level again, and I think we bounced back all the way from 75.1 levels, which was our initial support. from a while. So guess we are going to see a pretty much of an action on USDINR front also. But before that, let's quickly move to stay put on USDINR longs unless the peace talks are over, or suddenly uh, Fed comes in and says we're just ending the interest rate drama all over again. So with Bank Nifty, okay, this is taking time. Let me quickly run you through the option chain, which we'll understand in a much numerical manner. So that's a quick note on USDINR. So initial support lies around 75, followed by 74.6 levels. This upside resistance is 76.5 odd. And then I think we'll see a new trajectory all around if 76.5 breaks up. That would sort of trigger an all-time high, if I'm not wrong, 75.6 if broken on spot, because futures already traded in 77 or if I remember from like 6 to 8 months ago. Okay, this is not loading. Okay, you have luck today. Is it coming? Okay, it's here. Just a second. Sorry for this delay. Okay, so we have heavy call writing at 36,500, but almost 1:1 is what I can see. 36,500 pay call writing and put writing. 37,000 there is good call writing present, and 36,000 is heavy put writing present. Yes, it's not much again until round figures. So 35,500 and 35,000. So if we break Thursday's low, I guess 35,000 is on cards today itself, and I wouldn't be surprised knowing how Bank Nifty works, which is very common for a swing of 500 to 1,000 points these days in this volatility. So, and yes, spot is around 36,400 levels. So there's decent premium still present on both sides, call side and put side. We can see a little bit of decay towards end of the day. Also in the beginning, if there's a one side move which will trigger a recovery on the other side of the option, other side of the direction. Let's say if Bank Nifty is dipping down, call side might fall and put side might not increase as much as the call side dips. So that's how I mean when I say that. So yeah, that's about a quick note on Nifty, Bank Nifty and USDINR. So stay put, and if there are any questions, please drop a note in the comment section. I would be very much happy to answer them all. So yep, take a good direction and trade, and even a no trading day is a trading day, which would save your capital. So yeah, it's okay to not have a trade on a volatile day and just ignore the noise in the social media. That's completely fine. So yeah, have a good trading day, and also if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go hit the subscribe button and share it across. Okay, let's again catch up sometime later, but yeah, for now, tada, goodbye.